Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode 4 here, and we got some roster moves to start off the episode. After about a month of simming, Tillman will be sent down. He will no longer be the long relief pitcher. It will be Asher Wojciechowski, just because he'd been doing pretty well, and Tillman had not been doing very well. It would have been Yanoa, but he's currently cold right now. So, not him. DL Hall was finally moved to AA. I accidentally sent him back down. I just forgot to send him back up. So, yeah, some more roster moves coming. Don't you worry. Darren O'Day has a 10.57 ERA, 3 blown saves, and 5 saves. So we sent him down to AAA. Now, I know this might not make sense because, well, we kind of have no closer, so. Anyway, Richard Blyer was called up in O'Day's replacement. Jan Marinez has been struggling. So, Jan Marinez I believe was sent down, or maybe he wasn't. Let's see. Who do I send down? I forgot. Yeah, okay, I do send down Jan Marinez. He will probably come up again. Paul Fry will be the guy who comes up to the big leagues because he's been doing pretty well in AAA. So, yeah, I guess Edgins stays. Yeah, Edgins stays. All right, Chris Davis has like a 371 average and like 10 home runs. The dude's just been ridiculous. And Valencia has been like 350 average or something like that, and Machado's like 303 or something. So yeah, I was a little disappointed with Jomar being there. You're right there. So Sardinius not doing well. He's moved to AAA, and Engel Vilma goes straight to the majors from AA. And then we change one more. We change a couple more. Hayes, we finally added him to the 40-man roster, and we call up Cedric Mullins and send down Anthony Santander, who got off to such a great start, 5 for 10, in the first couple games, and then he's really cooled off, and he's on a bad cold streak. So, yeah, I decided to send him down. And, I forgot. I released Mark Trumbo, too, just because he has D potential, and he's already dropped, like, 3 overall points just sitting in single A, just from regression. And let's be honest, Craig Gentry is playing better than Mark Trumbo would. So, yeah, I mean, we're going with Mullins. He does play in this game. Yeah, he starts in center, and Jones goes to right because he's tired, and Gentry gets the day off. You see Mullins there, Major League debut today. And Henderson Alvarez, who threw a month, 5 starts, 5.2 ERA. Shaky, as with most of our pitching staff. Kevin Gausman has like around a 2 ERA. He's been really good. Cashner's around a 4, what you'd expect. Bundy is up near a 5. Alvarez is up like at a 5, and Cobb is like 4 something. So our whole pitching staff has been really, really shaky. But I mean, with the Orioles, I kind of expected that. First pitch is low, but Iglesias swings at it. Strike 1. Yeah, we are, I think, a little bit over 500, but I don't think we're in a playoff spot. 58 degrees today. Here at Camden Yards, the 1-1 fouled off. And the 1-2 to Jose Iglesias. Bounced. Alvarez is there. He makes the throw for the out. Yeah, so today, what am I expecting? I am expecting today is more struggling on the offense. Even in simming, our offense has kind of struggled a little bit. Just a few guys, really. Everyone else has not been that good. Yeah. There is another strike. Oh, and also Ryan Mountcastle gets the start today at third over what's his name? Tim Beckham. Oh man. Yeah, so the 0-2 now to Dixon Machado, not Manny. Dixon, ground ball, slowly hit. Alvarez makes a nice play, 2 slow rollers back to him, and he will make both plays, the second one more challenging. And here is Miguel Cabrera, who had a down year last year. See if he'll rebound this year. Slider's low. But with Miggy, he's always a big home run threat or a double threat, no matter what, no matter how bad he is doing. It's going to drop. No! Mancini with a sliding catch to get Henderson Alvarez out of the inning unscathed. That probably would have been at least a single, maybe a double, depending on how Mancini plays it. But no, he comes on, decides to try to slide, and he makes the play. So here's Michael Fulmer. He has been fantastic through 5 starts, a 1.15 ERA. He has been amazing. Here's Mountcastle through about a month. He is hitting .212. First pitch is fouled off. Obviously, Mountcastle is the DH against lefties, and he is on the bench against righties. There's a nice piece of hitting there, right back up the middle, but it's going to be caught for the first out. So here's Mancini, who has really turned things around. Last episode against the Yankees about 3 weeks ago, maybe 4, he was awful. He was like at a 1-something average. Now he's at 291 as he flies out. There, now 2 outs. So here is Manny Machado hitting .302 to start the year. Not as many home runs as I would like from Manny. 2 seems fouled off. Yeah, so Fulmer's been very good this year for the Tigers. Would have been nice to have him, as Manny hits that one pretty hard, but foul. Because as you all know, if you watched the franchise team announcement, they were one of my 3 teams that I was going to do. The Orioles, the Tigers, and the Athletics. That one's fouled off. Manny's staying alive. So yeah, we would have had Fulmer, and we would have tried to build around Fulmer, but nope, I chose the Orioles instead, and not making any trades yet. I have got some offers as Machado hits that one pretty deep. Back it goes! Gone! That's a home run for Manny Machado. Almost on cue. I said at the start of the at-bat, I would have liked to see more home runs out of him. And there he says, you know what? Here's a home run. How about that? Home run for Manny Machado. So yeah, I've gotten a couple trade offers. The Cardinals sent me one for Tyler Lyons. Probably would have been a nice addition, but it would have been for Alex Cobb and another guy. And I was just, Lyons is good, but we need starters right now. We don't want Chris Tillman or Asher Wojciechowski or Gabriel Yanoa in the rotation right now. So hard hit back up the middle, right into the shift. Chris Davis will be retired. Bottom of the 5th now, runner on second for Jones, sorry. Off of Fulmer, and Jones will beat it out. Runners on the corners with 1 out. I know big jump there, but nothing really happened. 14-game hitting streak for Jones. Here's Cedric Mullins, who's 0 for 1. And the pitch from Fulmer, runners on the corners, fouled off. Yeah, I believe it was a scope double. I think that's what happened. And the 0-1. Mullins, blooper. It's going to be caught by the shortstop, Iglesias. for the out, so Mullins can't come through. But here's Chance Sisco. He's also got off to a struggling start, as a lot of Orioles have. Pitch low, back up the middle. That's a base hit for Chance Sisco, and that'll score a run. Great piece of hitting. Low pitch there, as you can see. But Sisco says, not gonna be a strike. I'm not gonna just watch this go by. And he takes it back up the middle for a base hit, and a run scores. So here is another rookie, 3 rookies hitting back to back to back here. Mountcastle hits that one high to right, and the catch is made. So 1 run for the Orioles. That is 2 now for them on 4 hits. They've been pretty efficient with their hits. Bottom of the 6th now, next inning. Alvarez still pitching very well. He's given up, I believe, 1 hit by this point. Can't remember when that hit was given up. So Mancini singles. I finally realized how to hit with him in this game. He likes high, and that one's hit well. Speaking of high, that one's high. That ball's hit high and deep, and Machado goes deep for the 2nd time. It's a home run for Manny Machado. He came into the game with 5. I said that I wanted more from him, and he hits his 6th and his 7th on the day. So yeah, I figured out how to hit with Mancini. Basically, he hits a lot of fastballs, and he's not the best with off speed. So I'm going to try in the future to work on that, and not let it, not try to swing at many off speed pitches. But who knows? Still trying to figure out everything here. So yeah, that raises the lead to 4-0, no outs. Chris Davis up. That one is hit again right into the shift. And again, Davis is out via the shift. Would have had 2 singles, but they shifted him, so no. Here's Scope. And the pitch. Popped up. Will carry out. No one's going for it. Yes, it will go out. Hung that one. That could have been a dinger for Jonathan Scope, who has gotten off to a pretty decent start. There's a 2-seamer low, but he chases it anyway. And the 0-2 now from Fulmer. Runs it pretty well. Back track, and it's caught. Here is Danny Valencia up at the plate. He's gotten off to a very good start to the year, as I mentioned. And the 0-0 swung through. Slider outside, he chased it. And the 0-1 from Fulmer. Swung through as well. Nice slider. And the 0-2 from Michael Fulmer. That one's going to be hit. And right to the center fielder, who makes the catch. But the Orioles strike for 2 more on the Manny Machado home run, his 2nd of the day. 3 of the 4 Orioles runs have come via Manny Machado. Is the offense finally starting to wake up? We'll see. Hopefully it is. So here's Dixon Machado up, and Paul Fry's going to start warming up because Alvarez has he's given up in the last inning. He gave up a couple hits. Ball hit well down 3rd base line, and Mountcastle makes a nice play. Yeah, Alvarez's pitch count is getting up there a little bit. Still very efficient, but in the 7th, and in today's game, you really only want 5 or 6 innings out of a starter. You don't see too many shutouts or 7 or even 8 or 7 inning outings from a pitcher. But Alvarez has gone more than 6 today, and he's looked very good, only giving up 1 hit. As he's dealing here today. Hasn't had that for the first month, really. And there is a ball. Not throwing many balls at all. Mainly strikes by a lot. And there's a strikeout of Miguel Cabrera. Castellanos now up with 2 outs. Pitch. Popped up. Machado is there. And he will make the catch. So Henderson Alvarez is through 7 with a shutout. Will he stay in? Find out in a minute. There's Buck Farmer coming on now. And Mountcastle is up. Here in the 8th. Bottom of the 8th. Farmer worked a 1-2-3 7th. By the way. And that is a double for Mountcastle. Finally breaks the offer that he's had going in today's game. Right on the line and bounces out. It's a ground rule double for Ryan Mountcastle. So that brings up Trey Mancini. The 0-0. Oof, way in front of that. And as I said earlier, not that good of a breaking ball hitter, at least in this game so far for me. And I'm still swinging and I'm still chasing. Could be my fault, and I do the same thing again. As you see, it looks like Mancini's getting a little frustrated there. Yeah, that was terrible. Just that one's hit well though. Fastball, and it's a single. Runner will score. Mountcastle scores from second, and it's an RBI single for Trey Mancini, and a 5-0 lead for the Baltimore Orioles. The bats might be starting to wake up. See a nice piece of hitting, 2 strikes. Takes a high ball, just goes right over the second baseman's head there. No outs now. Machado, will he hit his 3rd jack of the game? No, he swings through a fastball. He wanted it there, you can tell. Just a little early on it. Could have been his 3rd, though. And the 0-1 from Farmer. Swung through on a curveball there by Machado. Early again. And the 0-2 from pitch from Buck Farmer, fouled off by Manny Machado. 0-2 again, no outs. Mancini on first. Orioles lead 5-0 in the bottom of the 8th. Popped up. Farmer will make the catch. Chased it. Could have actually hit Machado, but he swings at it, and it is going to be caught by Farmer. It's not something you see often, a pitcher making the catch on a pop-up. So here is Crush Davis looking to break another offer. Swings at that one. That was another chase. As you can tell, in this game, don't have a very good eye for balls and strikes. But in real life, I do. So, I mean, a little surprising. That one's going to get by for a single. Cabrera can't get it. Davis finally breaks the offer. So here's Jonathan Scope, who did have that double in the 5th. I thought it was Scope, and it was. Runners on first and second, 1 out. Bottom of the 8th. Orioles lead 5-0. Pitch to Scope. That's a single. Will they send the runner? No. Mancini stays. Bases loaded, 1 out. Double play is in order, so Farmer can get out of the inning on 1 pitch here. We'll see if he can do it. Danny Valencia, who's 0 for 3 on the day. See if he can also break the offer. And the pitch. Up the middle. That's a base hit! 1 run will score. Here comes Davis to the plate. Throws cut off. And he's safe! It is 7-0. Baltimore Orioles, a 2 RBI single from Danny Valencia. The Orioles bats have come alive, ladies and gentlemen. 7-0 is the score. And they might not be done yet. So here's Adam Jones. The pitch. That ball's hit well. And it's going to be caught. Tagging is the runner. And he is safe, and it's 8-0. Scope scores on a sac fly from Adam Jones. How about that? It is 8-0 now. In the games I have played, we won 2-1, 1-0, and now we're up 8-0 in the 8th, and Alvarez is going to come out for the 9th to try to get a shutout. Mullins hits that one. It's a little blooper. It's going to be caught by Martin, but not before the Orioles strike for 4 in this 8th inning. So here's James McCann up, who'll look to break up the shutout, or maybe just get him out. When I was playing this, I went through it, and I was thinking basically from the start of the 8th to maybe even the 7th, I can't really remember, but the last 2 or 3 innings, next hit from that Alvarez allows, he's coming out. Next walk, he's coming out. Next base runner, he's coming out, even if it's an error. And he didn't. He didn't. That was the good part. He didn't, so he stayed in. He was getting really tired. You can see his energy bar right there in the yellow by the end of the inning. I think he was in the red, but he still did it. He was still, getting through it. The 1-2 to McCann. That one's hit pretty well down the line, carrying, and it's a diving attempt. You can see there I got the notification that he's getting tired. He's going to stay in, though. McCann, bouncer. Alvarez throws to first, and he is 2 outs away from a shutout, is Henderson Alvarez. He really needs this shutout to maybe get his season back on track, because he was signed in spring training, at the start of spring training, just because we needed another pitcher. And I have no problem releasing him just because he's getting $6 million for 2 years. Ground ball, hits Machado, fires to first, and he is out. So 1 more out for Alvarez. Really needs a shutout to get his season back on track, hopefully. And it is Jose Iglesias. And the pitch is high. The 1-0. Strike! Alvarez, 84 pitches. Here in the 9th, he's been very efficient. Right now, averaging around under, 9, maybe 10 pitches per inning. That's really good. That slider is outside, however. So it is a 2-2 count to Iglesias. Strike 3, got him looking. The Orioles win 8-0, and Henderson Alvarez gets the shutout. How about that for a game? The Orioles certainly had the eye of the tiger today, not the Tigers. They were focused, locked in, struck for 8. Machado had 2 home runs. Let's see. Cisco had some great hitting. Mancini did. Scope had some great hitting. And company, and Alvarez, the 1-hit shutout today here against the Detroit Tigers. 11 hits for Baltimore, 8 runs. That's very efficient. Alvarez is your player of the game. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more. This is a double upload day. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more. And I will see you guys in the next one.